Moments with Dr. Greta are brought to you by the Ashley Clinic in Chanute, Kansas. What season is it? Well, it could be sensational summer or screwed up summer, depending on something called drift. Have you ever noticed that you'll do something one day like stay up an hour later, and then tomorrow night maybe you'll stay up 2 hours later, and then 3 hours? In other words, you've drifted into a new pattern. I have a lot of people say about their kid, well, we'll just let them be a kid, just let them do whatever they want to, and we don't want to impose too much. Well, that has some merit, but if you let it happen, all of a sudden you're going to end up in August with a screwed up summer and stress getting back into school. So what can you do to have a sensational summer? Well, according to Child Mind, they had some ideas. That's an organization that gives a lot of good tips on quite a few behavioral issues for kids. Well, what they recommend is maintain your schedule. So in other words, don't let that drift thing take over. Be sure that you're trying to go to bed at the same time each day, that you're getting up at the same time. Be sure you're eating good. In other words, you need to eat those proteins in the morning and eat breakfast. The next thing they say is to plan activities. Now, daily activities when you don't have a routine with going to school is kind of hard. But if you can have things that you plan on, so in other words, you get in the habit of getting up in the morning and then maybe cleaning your room. You know, if people clean their room, make their bed, and they do it every day, it only takes about 10 minutes. And then you can go on to something else. Now, you got to have something to look forward to later on. So are there things that you can do to accomplish or something that you can enjoy doing or learning? Some new skill. Maybe have something that you're going to help other people with. You know, helping others is such an important thing. And then keep the routines the same when you travel. Don't let this drift make you have a screwed up summer. Give that kid a hug.